I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity, who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous, in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her aim from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste, brother. I'll watch him let's play, excavate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, go binge watch Joe. 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 Joe. Stream it, fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any size screen, back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server, the whitelist is closed so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, go binge watch Joe. 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 Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with HermitCraft details, singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound. set your life for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCraft. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch HermitCraft. Binge watch HermitCraft. Binge watch HermitCraft. Yo. Go binge watch, 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 yo. Binge watch HermitCraft. Binge watch HermitCraft. Binge watch HermitCraft. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And I gotta say, we are only here today because of COVID. Like, I said a long time ago, I was gonna try and stream every night, except for Tuesdays, because, folks were gonna be stuck at home. And here we are, stuck at home. My sister graduated today as valedictorian of her high school. Am I at her graduation? No. And I'm kind of angry about it. And you know what? I think that's okay. I think it's okay to be angry about the year that we have all lost. And, you know what? Like, I think it's okay to be upset about the inabilities that we have to share joy with our family members right now in the ways that we want to. I attended 3 of my brother's graduations, and now I missed my sister's. And that's not like a sexist thing. It's not like, oh, you're a girl. We all knew you were going to graduate from high school. It's like, oh, no, the state decided that we don't have to, like, keep distancing requirements. And so I can't take my kid down there safely who can't be vaccinated. And I am furious right now. I am angry we are streaming tonight. Because I want to be with my family celebrating my sister's brilliant achievement. None of her older siblings were valedictorian. You know what? I was always smart, but I was always lazy. Or also, I was like good at knowing how much work to do to get by. In my high school, we had like the top 10%, and I was always at the edge of the top 10%. There was a policy where they would let you know when you entered the top 10% or when you left it. And so I kept getting informed like, hey, so-and-so dropped out of school, so you're no longer in the top 10% because they had a baby. And, so then I'd, like, I don't know, study a little harder, and I'd get back in the top 10%. And then somebody else would drop out of school because they had a baby. And whatever, that's fine. And so, anyway, I barely graduated in the top 10% of my class. My sister graduates first in her class. Where am I? Not at her graduation. And I am mad about it. I am mad today, people. And, like, I've tried to keep my cool this entire and change. And I'm tired of it. We are so close to the edge of this. And, like, I am angry that they are relaxing the standards that will keep my kid safe who hasn't been vaccinated yet. I want to be able to go to things like this, but I can't go safely with my kid, and I'm mad. So we're just here mining glass, and I am not in the best mood. But you know what? Like, a lot of y'all have been dealing with even harder stuff. You've had family members and friends who have died in the last year, and you've been dealing with that, and you've been coming here every night, and I've been helping in whatever small way I can. It's still terrible. It's all still bad, even when we try to make it bearable. We work together to bear these things because we have to. It would be better if we could have avoided them. Anyway, I'm up here mining some glass because I put it all in the wrong place. It turns out if you do something wrong earlier, you have to deal with it later. Who knew? So I guess that's what we're doing tonight. We are fixing this, and it's going to be worthwhile in the long term. It's going to be a valid artistic effort to improve this whole thing. Is there a car alarm going off? Is that my car? It's always something. Anyway. My sister isn't watching this, William Wilson. She's at her graduation, and I am not. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to show up here, and we're going to go to work. Because that's what adults do. They show up for work, and they help people, and they do stuff. You know, there's this thing that Mr. Rogers always used to say. That, like, when kids are upset, you need to tell them to, like, look at the helpers. And, like, I keep seeing adults in my age group being like, oh, yeah, you know, I try to look at the helpers. And I'm like, no! Screw you! Be the helpers! Show up and help people. So, you know what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show up and I'm going to make this nether roof thing better. I'm angry and I'm unhappy and I'm going to do what I can to help. And I'm really angry about this car alarm outside because I don't know if you can hear it, but it's bothering me. It's one more thing. But you know what? Even if there's one more thing, or two more things, or three more things, you show up and you do what you need to do to help. Don't look for the helpers. Be the helpers. There are thousands of people that are going to download this map, and they're going to want to be able to navigate the Nether. Zalil S, thank you for the 20, who says, here's hope to help make tonight a bit more bearable. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's make the camera bigger. Because people clearly need to see my face better now. I'm not in a great place. We also got a tip from Toxic Glitter for 120, which is completely way more than expected. Thank you, Toxic. who says, yeah, I don't miss Tennessee. Perhaps it's my northern elitism, but Boston was always a bit more thoughtful in policy making. On the plus side, I got my tax return. It was more than I expected. So, 120, that's going to put us 2 face camera expansions past Beetlejuice. So, I guess, that's 4 more, and then two more. It's bigger now. That's a second time it's bigger. I'm just trying to keep myself together. 3. That's 3 times. And then the 4th, and these are gonna kill me if I'm not careful. There's the 5th time. And we're gonna lower our opacity to 90%. And then we're gonna go, we got 2 more for toxic. I'm trying to just be able to talk. There's lowering it to 80%. And again, down to 70. And then we got another 20 from William, who says, congrats to your sister. Here's some, admittedly, and not enough to make it up for consolation. Thank you, William. And it's going to lower our opacity now to 60%. The most obnoxious opacity. This stream is not going to be my best. I'm going to do work on the Bedrock roof that will be helpful for people months or weeks from now. But this is going to be a bad stream, y'all. Like, I'm here to do the work I have to do, and y'all are welcome to join me. It's Friday night. Go watch Tango play Among Us or something if you want something super upbeat and fun. We also got a tip via YouTube Super Chat for 200 from William, who says, you have been good for my mental health this past year, and the people I support know that you are part of the reason I'm able to be in a place to do emotional labor for them. See, this is why I try to show up, even when I'm not happy. Okay? And thank you, William, for acknowledging that and helping other people in whatever way you can. So, that's 10 more, face camera expansions, so then 2, and then 2, and then 2, that's 10. So, here we go. Let's just play the setting up stream music, so I don't have to talk. I'm really unhappy right now. Sorry. I'm gonna mute.
PM, the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the streaming. So I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Full testing, when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant, pick then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Okay, so I took care of the first 6 of those expansions. We're still going. Numero siete. Face camera gets bigger. This is a thing I'm here to do today. Okay, lowering that to 12% on number 7. Numero ocho. Here we go, Joe. OBS does not like it when the camera gets this big. Things get really screwed up on OBS. Okay, so that's my face. You see my eye. There it is. Lowering the opacity now to 9%. Number 8. It'll be great. OBS is still not, like, ready. I cannot express how... I really do appreciate y'all's support financially. Like, okay, so... there we go. Lowering that now to 6%. Okay, so number 9 is gonna bring us down. Where's the drag handle? I want OBS to respect my dragon abilities. There we go. Number 9, we're gonna bring the camera down to 3% here. And then number 10 is actually gonna put us evenly at, oh, we have a whole song for this. I gotta go get this suit. I'm not even gonna mute it. Oh no, I need to take the headphones off. That will break things.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off corrupted from a broken cam, and some other chat just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Webcam expander. Okay, so I should do the other voice. Oh no, it's playing all the music. Dang it, VLC. Just one thing at a time. Thank you, Williams, Wilson, and especially, I appreciate the financial side of things, but thank you especially for your note about, like, how in some ways I help you to help others, because, like, that's what I want to do. Like, I'm just trying to get through my day, and I want to help other people get through their day so they can help other people. So thank you. That's a very kind thing to write. Tiffany tips 20 and says, much love, Joe. Thank you, Tiffany. That puts us 30 away from the next face camera expansion, because the Beetlejuice has $50 expansions. And I guess I should talk like this. Yeah, so that's what we're talking like this while we ruin the thing. We gotta destroy all the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna basically break this down, because this is totally wrong. I messed this up, y'all. This was a thing that was supposed to be a totally different thing, and it's not. I messed this up. I did all my counts wrong. I'm making this a 32 by 32, and so instead it was a 48 by 48, and I'm fixing it. That's what I'm doing. I am fixing my mistakes. So here we go. Welcome, Ruth Cook. Glad you could join us tonight. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, stream. I'm gonna make this a fun stream. I'm genuinely, I don't show up here to bum you out. I don't show up here to dump my problems on you. But, like, my sister walked across the stage and got her diploma and gave her valedictorian speech, like, 20 minutes ago. And I am still not, I'm trying to be cool about it. But it's fresh, y'all. It is fresh. Not being able to be there for her when she's the first valedictorian in our family. I'm the oldest of 5. She's the youngest of 5. And she just finished high school and was top of her class. And I couldn't go and be there for her. And that sucks. That really... I feel like that's not cool, you know? Like, and we've all been dealing with different stuff the last year or so. And like I said, I know some of y'all have been dealing with, like, losses in your families, and that's even harder than what I'm dealing with. And I don't want to diminish that. I'm not trying to come in here and tell anybody, like, oh, my thing is worse than yours. My thing happened to be, like, today. Like, I should have been at that graduation, and I wasn't, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, I watched it on YouTube. She gave a great speech, and also... I was very happy that, like, she made a lot of points that I make all the time about learning from other people's mistakes. But, like, yeah, that's the thing, is even if your thing you're experiencing isn't worse than what other people are experiencing, it's still okay to feel emotional about it. And right now, I feel pretty emotional about it. And, you know, so I'm coming in hot, and I didn't mean to. I really thought I was going to start this stream and I was going to magically be okay. Because, you know what? This is the highlight of my day, every day. I come in here, no matter how bad a day I had, and I get to hang out with y'all and just be happy and have fun. And that's so cool. I love it. I love it every day. And I appreciate y'all every day. And just today, it was too hard to just drop it. To just drop the problems I was dealing with. And to come in here and be happy. And... but you know what? I'm still here. Because, like I said, you got a job, you show up, and you do it. My job right now is to make the Nether navigable for people, and I'm doing it. I'm putting this thing in where it needs to be. I'm marking things out. I'm getting things done. Whether I'm happy or not, I'm getting my job done. And part of my job is arguably to show up for the stream and not be super bummed out. And I've failed at that on a really basic level. But, you know, like I said, you have a lot of options about who you want to watch on a stream on Friday night. And it doesn't have to be me. Y'all can watch whoever you want. Like, Rostislav Nozhak says, was your day good? My actual day, most of my day was pretty good. Like, that's the thing, too. Is, like, I'm not coming in here being like, oh, everything about my day was terrible. I'm so mad about everything. Everything was the worst. Most of my day was actually great. It's just, like, the emotional impact of watching my sister walk across the stage for graduation on YouTube instead of in person hit me really hard, like, 20 minutes ago. You can have a great day and still be mad about one thing. And, like I said, you know, but you do the things you need to do. You don't take it out on other people. I'm not coming in here telling you, oh, y'all suck, I'm so mad at you. No, you guys are great. You guys are great. Everything's good on the whole, but, like, I'm just unhappy about one particular thing. And it's one important particular thing. But we've all had problems this last year, and we're all going to experience that and process that in our own ways. And to some degree, maybe it would be better if I wasn't processing this in front of you, but maybe it is helpful to see that people who make stuff on YouTube and Twitch have feelings. I don't know. I would like to assume you all already know that, because, like, that should, like, everybody I know on Twitch and YouTube has feelings. That's a real thing. I don't know. My brother Sean is the second oldest. And he was also stuck watching the graduation on YouTube. But, unlike me, he doesn't have, like, a stream schedule where he has to show up tonight right now. And I will say, I'm not doing a great job of reading chat. I'm kind of, like, stressed out. And Violet Holmes says, "Can I be in HermitCraft?" No. I can't get anybody into HermitCraft. Let's go up to 160, okay? Let's just maybe do that. This is where we need to be. I guess. Okay. Wrong. Or move that one. Maverian says, "What is the outer glass a design of?" It's the same design. It's that thing. Down there. The glass block with the torch on top. Or the, what do you call it? Tay the Hufflepuff asks, when will my stream begin, or the Beetlejuice song be on Spotify? We're working on a third album, but COVID and a bunch of other stuff have slowed that down. It's in process. It's just not done. I'm sorry. Whoa, don't want to go that far south. Quiet Devious says, "This is like a glass block / lantern nesting doll." Yes. That's exactly what we are building. We're going to keep building progressively larger glass blocks and lanterns around this until we hit the build height, is the idea. It's a Bedrock babushka. I think I got the gold helmet on. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Nothing's going to spawn up here. I cooked so much glass. I went through my inventory for at my base, and I was like, I've got so much extra glass and stuff here. I could just never run out of sand if I cooked it all. Or I've got so much sand here. I just need to cook all the sand, and I'll have all the glass I'll need for this build. Oh, dang it. I messed that up. Am I going to build a map of the roof for navigation? I've thought about it, but I don't think I'm going to have time, is what it comes down to. Okay, I think I can just hold down strafe. And then, yeah, this is perfect. No, it's not perfect. I thought it was perfect. Now I'm betrayed. Wait, did I run out of glass? Oh, luckily we got more glass down here. We have so much glass. I cooked a lot of glass today, y'all. I just AFK'd and cooked glass and paid my electricity bill and took care of a bunch of stuff I got to take care of while I was AFK. Oh, that was the wrong way to do it. It's fine, because we're going to come over here anyway and then just go up here. We don't know that Goofoo 5. We don't know when the season will end. That's why people are going on vacation, because nobody knows when the season's going to end, and they don't want to miss the beginning of the next season. They're just taking vacation now. It's a very smart move if you need to take vacation and can afford to. I am not in that situation, so I am not going to do that. Okay, we need to get up to 160 here. Okay, and there we are. And it looks like we just got a tip via... Wow, I have a lot of texts. Are any of them just like, oh, you are screwing up, you should not be streaming right now? Okay, no, you got this. Thank you. Okay, so that's good. Sometimes when I have like a stream where I start off super emotional and then I see I have 12 texts, I freak out. I'm like, maybe I screwed up. Thank you, MP, for the 5, who says, so tonight I really need to hear somebody else say it's okay to feel angry, sad, and frustrated. I feel grateful that you showed up to stream. Thank you, MP. That puts us 25 away from our next face camera expansion, and I'm glad to help in whatever small way I can. It's a rough time for everybody, you know, and I try to provide a distraction from that, but it's still true. That's why the distraction is valuable. The distraction is valuable because times are rough. So thank you, MP, for that. Yeah, I know a few hermits have ended their season. That's every year. That's what we do. A bunch of us who can afford to take vacation time toward the end of a season, because like we never know when Mojang is gonna have their next thing out, and so it's like, well, if I want a vacation, I better take one now. But not everybody can afford to take time off, and so we don't all do that. Have I ever read or watched The Outsiders? No, but I've watched The Misfits. Is it like The Misfits? The Misfits is great. The UK did a really good job with The Misfits. So, keep at it, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Hey, we got a tip coming in from Quiet Devious for 25. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion. Who says, let's free the Beetlejuice from the hotbar. Sounds good to me. Let's play the music. It's easier.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off-color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Hey! Oh, why is it playing more music? Let's fix that. I didn't fix that earlier. It's fine. Production mistakes! That's how you can tell this is a live show, people. Go watch it on YouTube if you want to see it be good. Or at least passable. Wow, that is a really bad way to handle that particular L. So what we need to do is we need to make an L consistently here. Play it on the HermitCraft server, Thunder. It's fine. You probably haven't heard of it. A lot of people are on vacation. Greetings to South Mississippi, Jai Frostart. That was not alignment. Okay. We're gonna work on this until it's time to just call it a night. We have a lot to do, and we're gonna get it done. This sort of work is not mentally taxing. I don't have to show up here and be my best to get this in place, right? You know, I just need to get it done. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show up and I'm going to get it done. We're going to get this awesome, like, Matryoshka cube here in place. And the server's going to be better for it. The world download will be better for it. And we're going to have a better world, whether or not I felt at my best tonight. And that's worthwhile. And then after that, you know what I really want to do? I want to watch Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 and crack some jokes and just unwind. It's been a whole day. I mean, honestly, it's been a lot today. So, when we raid Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 at the end of the stream, like, it's, once again, our Friday night raids, that's not just me being like, okay, here's somebody else to babysit y'all. This is what I watch while I get the apartment closed up for the evening. I'm going to do my dishes and maybe review some footage and get some stuff ready for the next day. I've always got work to do, y'all. Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 is like, it's one of the joys in my life that on some level, it's like I enjoy it so much, maybe I shouldn't tell y'all about it. It's like, maybe it's bad or unhealthy to share something that I enjoyed this deeply with y'all, because I should have that for myself. But, like, it's legitimately one of the greatest things on Twitch, and I look forward to it every week. And some of you who show up every week to watch it with me, you know, like, I'm like, this is the best thing. And you're like, this is the best thing. Why do you tell us about this? Why don't you keep this to yourself? Like, it's too good. It's too good to keep to myself. Okay. So we need to build this little floating diagonal here at a 2x2 ratio on this one. And I think we're ready to do that. So it's going to be up, instead of being up 2 pixels here, it's going to be up 4. And instead of being over 1, it's going to be over 2. Then we're going to come down. Seems about right to me. Welcome, Sammy Higgins, to the most joyful night of live streaming you'll ever experience. It is sunshine, puppies, daffodils, and or rainbows. That's right, Yahweh himself rolled in earlier with a covenant that he would never cover the world with water again, and I'm realizing this is over too far by 1 block. But you know what? I'm not going to let that get me down, you know, because, like, I mean, that Yahweh appearance earlier was a pretty huge deal, so, you know, we're just gonna roll with it. I have a lot more text. How do I keep getting more texts? That really makes me worry that I'm doing a bad job at streaming. Normally when I stream, I get, like, 0 texts, and tonight it's in the dozens. And it's all generally encouraging, so that's fine. Okay, so we are gonna work on this from this side. So we come up, we need to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can get rid of that 5th one. Well, the 5th one is maybe where this one goes. One, two, three, four. Yeah, that seems right. And then we add a layer here. And then we're going to come down. We're going to add expansions there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over. And then up. And then over. Okay, somewhere along the line there that got off track. Yeah, okay, so this is still 2 up. So we still need to do that on this side. There is a Discord. It is Patreon only. It's at patreon.com/JoeHills. Which I suppose I could link. I didn't mean to like give you my like life is a burden samsara voice there. That was incidental. Also, I forgot to open the Patreon Discord chat. So sorry, Patreon Discord people. Mahi0 says have a good stream. NJ says see you in a bit. Leo says hi hi. Okay. Oh yeah, got it. Didn't miss much. Okay, let me see the other chats. Life is a burden. Become a patron, says Hunter. Life is suffering. If you can't escape the cycle of samsara, why not hand some of your money to Joe Hills via paypal.me/JoeHills? That's the thing, is like, I'm never going to come in here and tell y'all, like, hey, if you want your life to be better, give me money. Okay? I can't promise that. I try my best to make things better for people in general. I try to make things that people enjoy in general. But I can't help you. That's too specific. That's not how life works. You try and do something good for the world, you might fail individuals around you that you care deeply about. I don't know how specific I should get about that. But, like, I have a lot of very specific situations I can think about where I'm like, oh, wow. Everything I tried to do to help people in some way made different people that I cared about less happy. And maybe I failed them in that way. Wow. It's really only the one person, but, like, that's still not a good use of my time to, like, get way into that. But, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, just because life is suffering doesn't mean you should give me money. But if you have money anyway, you know, and this is one of those things that Patrick Rothfuss, in his charity streams, he's like, oh, you know, if your life sucks and you're feeling bad for yourself, you know, give something to charity and you'll feel better. You know, you might not expect it. You might not realize it. No matter how depressed you are, if you help people, it'll make you feel better. And it's like, I mean, I give money to help people, and I don't feel better about my situation. I do it because it's the world I want to live in. I'm resigned to the fact that how I feel about life is how I feel about life. No matter what good I put out in the world, I'm just gonna feel that way. So, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all, like, give into the Patreon or the Discord or anything like that's gonna help you. Because, like, it might not. But, like, it might help other people. If you like funding my artwork that might help people who aren't you and maybe incidentally helps you, give me money. I'm having a really rough night. This is a lot. But yeah, like I don't know. Like sometimes like See, this is one of those things. Like, I don't like talking about helping other people because I feel like if you roll into a place and you start talking about how you help other people, that's like self-promotion, self-aggrandizement, whatever. I don't like that. But like, I will say, and maybe this will help people to hear, like, I don't help people because it makes me feel good. I help people because that's the world I want my daughter to live in. I want, by the time my kid is an adult in like 10 years or so, I want the world to be better because I help people now. I'm not going to feel better about that now. That doesn't fix any problem I have now. But it's worth the effort because we can't know the impact we have in the long term. You show up and you do the work and you help people, whether you feel good about it, whether or not it's immediately rewarding. Because we're going to be here a while. Our kids are going to be here a while. People we know are going to be here a while. And we cannot understand how what we do today is going to impact people a decade from now. You show up and you do what you can, and you just don't stress about it. You know? You don't go like, oh, wow, this person was like, yeah, I had a doctor's appointment and it was more expensive than I thought, and then I need money. And you send them some money, and like, maybe that helps them out tomorrow, but maybe it helps them out more a year from now or 5 years from now. You don't look at the immediate return on investment because helping people is not a return on investment. It's building a better world. I'm really upset. I'm sorry. I really wanted to go to my sister's graduation today, and I am not in a great place. Okay. So this needs to be, we need 2 worthless blocks of space against that. And then we're going to put our actual blocks. Okay. Let's go back to our scaffolds here. We're going to go over 1. Okay. From there, we're going to remove the 2 blocks we don't need. No, that's wrong. We did this completely wrong. This should actually be out 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 block gap and then that. Then we're going to drop 2 blocks, and we're going to do this again. Can we get lower here? Okay, we're going to get back up, and we're going to roll this way. Going to recover these. And we're going to come down here, and we're going to put 1... Okay, that's how you die in Minecraft. Oh, sorry, I missed 2 tips via PayPal. We got $1 from Madison, who says, not much, but I want to help you help others. Thank you, Madison, for supporting the arts. It is appreciated. Seriously, you could go watch all 2,000 of my videos, and I would not get $1 in ad revenue from it. You are doing so much more to support the show than so many people, and there is no lower bound on the amount of support or help that someone can provide a show like this. So thank you, Madison, very much for that $1. That does make a difference. And then also the other tip that we just got via PayPal was from Cameron for $50. Okay, so we are at the Beetlejuice at this point, which has $50 face camera expansion milestones. So that puts us $1 past that next milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Beetlejuice. Do. There we go. If Joel says Joe gets a runny nose when he's mad too. No, I get a runny nose when I'm like crying or trying not to. Y'all can't see it. I'm super upset right now. This is like way more upset than I normally am when I stream, and I thought I was gonna be fine. I really thought I had everything together when I started the stream, and I overestimated a little bit. People are saying Twitch died. Well, that's a Restream.io problem. I can't fix that. That's a Restream.io. If Twitch died, that's... So I'm going to type in here, that's on Amazon's end. Switch to YT tonight. I can't fix the stream on... If Twitch is doing something that broke my stream tonight, I can't fix it. I lack the capacity to do that. So the idea we're doing here is that this cube and lantern will be like a Matryoshka cube and lantern. And get bigger. Caleb says we see your messages in chat. Okay, welcome, Claricorn. I tried to do the math on this earlier and I screwed it up. I accidentally put the first 32 by 32. It wasn't a rage quit Mars. Not a rage quit. Still streaming. Sorry. Let me see if I can get the YouTube link. Kenpo Doyuru says, Joe, I'm a single father. I feel your passion for a better world, and I understand how hurtful missing her graduation must be. I miss something too, so I get it. We love you and we care about you. Thank you, Kenpo, and good luck to you. It is really hard to take care of a kid on your own. And, you know, I'm doing my best every day, and, you know, I had to talk to my daughter today about also a lot of stuff going on here. It's like, I don't think, because of like the car rental situation and like there's like a rental cars, a shortage of rental cars right now. I was looking at it and it's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to visit you for Father's Day this year. And the way our parenting plan is set up, that's like an optional visit. But like I intended when we wrote that plan to do it every year. But like there's just no way with like the logistics of like the way the world is right now. I cannot get to where you are in a feasible way on Father's Day. And it's also like a week after she goes to the other side of the family's place. So it's like also like, you know, you'll only have been there for a week and you're theoretically in good hands and stuff, but like it's just, I don't know, sorry, I've just had a rough day. But like I also had a good day. I got a lot of stuff done today that I'm proud of. I'm happy about a lot of my day, but like I just kind of had this 1-2 punch. But like I don't know. It was really nice cuz my daughter did understand like because we've been like following a lot of stuff about the pandemic in the news in order to like help her feel like she understands how the world is working right now. And so like we had been talking about like shortages and things like that, and like we both knew about the car rental situation before it like impacted us directly. And she said like she knows that I love her, and you know that she knows I'm trying to give her a good life, and that made me really happy because like I don't know, it's like I am trying to do that, but like I don't always feel like I don't know that that's visible to her, you know? And it was nice to hear her say it. But, you know, it also sucked that it was in the context of, like, I don't think I can see you this Father's Day. I don't know. But, like, yeah, next year we'll make it happen. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one is 8. Is this... Okay, so this is negative 75. And this one is negative 59. So that's 16 different. Okay. I don't know that the math works on this. Negative 52. Good for you, Sarah Moon Roses. I'm glad you were able to get your second vaccination. Hunter says this feels a bit like Hypercube. Yeah, what I wanted was that while people were flying toward this, to see they see the beam, and then they also see that they're approaching like these cubes with lanterns on top of them. So I'm gonna build a lantern that's actually, so this is the 1x scale, and then we'll build a lantern at 2x scale, and then we'll go out to 4x scale and build another one, right? So 32 by 32. We hit at negative 59. 60. So if we add 32 to negative 59. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to use the calculator. My brain is fried. 59 plus 32, 91. So if I go over here to where this red, where this is, 91, that's not it. Wrong. Keep going. 91 is about here. So let's count this in. 1, 2... Okay, actually, let's count it from this side. So we built a 32 by 32 cube, and we need to add 32. From that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I think we did it. I think this is 32 plus 32 is 64 blocks out. Yeah, we're going to remove these that were offset by a little bit because they're wrong. Okay, so let's go until we hit 91 over here. in theory, this is what we needed. That was 4 in from that one as well. Okay, so from here, that one doesn't have me going through the fire. Did I mess that up? Seems okay. This feels right. Okay. This is negative 48. So let's go hit negative 48 over here. That's also 4 blocks closer, so that's consistent. So my initial math was consistently wrong everywhere I did it. Hey, Alata Orange, we are working on Matryoshka cubes. Welcome, Mahi Zero. Okay, so this is at 3. So we're gonna keep going until we hit 3 this way. That should be 4 apart from that one if we're... Yep, 4 apart again. So we were consistent with our initial miscalculations. How many cubes are you gonna make? I don't know, as many as it takes. I do what I want. Oops. Okay. I didn't mean to dye that. Whoops. Sorry, Cub, if you had intentions for that. Hey, welcome, Jill Jackson. Howdy to Romania Valentine. Glad you could join us this evening. We accidentally made a lilac beacon, I guess. Whoops. Oh, boy. Vin Shoken raiding with a party of 2. Congratulations, Vin. You did it! You brought a second person, so the alert actually showed up. Glad you could do that. Thank you, Vin, for the raid. Welcome, raiders from Vin Shoken's stream. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting here live from Nashville, Tennessee. It did work. Yay! Jazz hands. It's not jazz hands, I'm actually stretching because my fingers are starting to feel tense from doing repetitive motions. But yeah, I'm actually glad you're here. Hey, Vin. Some people might argue I was having a breakdown, but this is basically how I feel all the time. I'm just less able to mask it, so I don't know. Glad you're here, so that you can weigh in on that when people dissect this later. Mira says, remember to stretch your hands after gaming. The thing is, you gotta stretch your hands during and before gaming too, Mira. I am in the Target tournament Monday. I was actually working on a thing for that. I don't know if you know this, but my brother's been working on a new theme song for the Hermits Helping Hermits. Let me see if I can pull up the latest. The latest version he has is perfect. So when I hire him, I pay him half up front, and then I pay him the other half when he finishes it. And this is the final version here. So I paid him the second half, and I started working on a music video for this, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to publish it on Twitter or whatever. Hey, congrats on getting your driver's license, Danny. But here's the song.
From the mining mesa, the helping hermit stream, mocking in the rages of their chat proximity. They block their blocks down quickly toward their stated goal. And when y'all tune in, your laughter's uncontrolled. When the last flight brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold, HermitCraft will build together, not alone. So watch with us each Monday, remember to follow, so the chat can see you there, so you never miss a show.
Welcome, NJ Coffee Junkie and Raiders! As I just got done telling Vin, it's not a mental breakdown, it's a live stream on twitch.tv and YouTube. Welcome. We are in the process of working on, I don't know, consecutively larger cubes? Because why wouldn't we be? That seems like the sort of thing people might build in HermitCraft. So welcome. We were just listening to a preview of the Hermits Helping Hermits theme song that my brother sent me. Did I become a yellow lantern? That's like the opposite of Green Lantern, right? That seems like it's like bad. I think the yellow lanterns were the baddies. Like, you know, they were the ones with the skull cups and stuff. And they were like, are we the baddies? It's like, yeah. Yeah, you're the baddies. Okay. So we are working on this. But yeah, so like for my True Detective inspired version of that opening theme, I was like, okay, so like there's like, I need to have like Cub and his Egyptian stuff with the pyramids coming out. So there's like in the original True Detective theme, there's like all these shots of like individuals superimposed with landscapes. So it's like, okay, I need Cub in his Egyptian garb with the pyramids sticking out the side of him. Like there's a lot to do with this. Yeah, we hit Beetlejuice. Okay, so we are running super low on glass. We might need to go dig more sand. Like, y'all, we have dug so much sand this season, and honestly, I put it all in a furnace, and then I made this. And now we're out of sand again. So we're gonna follow the blue line a ways, which kind of generally will lead us toward where the sand is if we go this way enough. We lost. We might be lost. I'm lost. No, wait, I'm not lost anymore. This will take us to the mining mesa. You know how I can tell that? Someone brilliant put a sign here. A temporarily inconvenienced narcissist must have posted this. So let's go through. Oh good, it's the middle of the night. And I went walking in my sleep. From the valley of faith to the river so deep, I was searching for something sacred I lost. But the river is wide, and it's so hard to cross. Even though I go walking at night, now I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. I try to... Oh no, I've got 7 rockets. Now we have 2 problems. 7 rockets. There's no shulker box here either. There's no shulker box near that portal. That is, or ender chest. Okay, if we go this way, we might hit XB Crafted's base. Is XB online? He's not. We might be able to get XB Crafted's base in 7 rockets. And hit the ender chest. Oh boy. This what I might have overstepped. Do I have Riptide and Ender Pearls? No! What do you think I am? Competent? No, nobody... You know, maybe if my project manager had told me to prepare those, I would have done it. But, you know, nobody did that, NJ. So, I think this 7 rockets should get me to XP Crafted's base from here. And there's definitely an ender chest there. I think we've got 4 left, and we're gonna make it. Just be patient, y'all. It's gonna be fine. Sammy says, don't blame NJ for this. Shaking my head. I only blame NJ for things... Okay, Sammy. I only blame NJ for things if she suggests them to me now and didn't suggest them to me later. No, not later. Opposite. Scratch that, reverse it. Earlier. If NJ hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have been like, oh, this is NJ's fault. I'm mad. Hulk smash. But like, NJ being like, why don't you do this? I'm like, why didn't you tell me to do that earlier? That's literally NJ's job, to tell me things earlier that I don't know now. But no, I'm not going to arbitrarily throw NJ under the bus. This just happened to be well earned. See, look at this. We can get rockets out of here? Okay, we can't. There's, okay, never mind. New plan, we're gonna walk back. I am just out of rockets. Okay, next problem. Gold helmet on. Yay! That's fine. I haven't been able to, like, actually hydrate at all during the stream because I keep talking. So now I can do that. So we're going to go back and we're going to get rockets and then we're going to get sand. Grace Winder says, Joe has a very specific bus for NJ. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Is, like, anybody else can tell me, Joe, you were unprepared for this. And I'll be like, that's fair. But if NJ tells me, Joe, you were unprepared for this, I'll be like, Well, NJ, your job is to prepare me for things. So, like, ooh, boy, why do you want to call attention to that? Like, that's an odd choice. Okay. I'm not actually mad at NJ also, just in case anybody's worried about that. I'm just saying, I'm gonna call it, if somebody's in a ludicrous situation, I'm gonna be like, hey, you see this ludicrous situation of your own devising? Yeah, about that. Luckily, we got these soul speed boots to go get us the rockets we need. NJ says, for the record, I'm laughing at this. Yeah, NJ knows I'm not, like, actually upset with NJ right now, too. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. Well, that's the thing, too, is, like, NJ is from, I was gonna say anagrammically, but no, not even abbreviationally, New Jersey, which is also where my parents are from. And so a lot of our cutting humor is, a lot of our cutting humor works as humor, whereas people from other regions might not. Sammy says she can't predict what you're going to forget in game. I agree with you, Sammy, and I would not have expected her to anticipate it, but she just literally told me in the Twitch chat, why didn't you bring this? She was just like, if you brought this, it would be fine. And I'm like, ooh, boy. I would have only brought this if somebody whose job it was to help me plan things told me to do it. So, like, this is not something I'm broadly applying to 100% of cases. I'm applying it to cases. If NJ calls me out for being unprepared, I'm gonna call her out for not preparing me. Okay? That is just how that's gonna go. That is how that's gonna be. Like, normally I blame my follies, foibles, and failures on myself. But like, when NJ points out a planning-related failure, that's bouncing straight back to NJ. Also, NJ says, we can rib each other without getting bent out of shape. And yes, I have seen Spaceballs. Okay. It's actually faster, I think, to fly up and through the hole in the roof. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm on fire now. I don't like being on fire. Hey there, the fire. Maybe let me extinguish myself. I do not want to come aflame or burn like Buddy the Elf in a fireplace. That's not where he wanted his face. That's okay. Okay. I need to bring at least one partially empty shulker with me. So yeah, this one's partially empty. Let's bring that one. So this should take us back there. And now we have rockets. Keep coming back. Oh yes, I keep coming back. I keep coming back all goo-goo-eyed. I've been through the dryer, or I've been through the ringer, and I've been drip-dried. I say I'm a mess, but I say it with pride when I look at you and say... This is actually the song from one of my favorite musicals ever. The title of which is actually the next lyric. I love you, you're perfect, I love you, you're perfect now. Change. I love you, you're perfect, I love you, you're perfect now. Change. Yeah, the name of the musical is I Love You, You're Perfect Now, Change. It's more of a Broadway review. It's not a Broadway review, but it's like a collection of several songs about relationships. And it's really funny. And maybe it's partially funny to me because of like regional stuff about where my parents are from. This comes back to the New Jersey thing. My parents are from Jersey, and there's a lot of very like northeastern humor in there about like expectations parents have from relationships and stuff. And like there's some stuff in there about like specifically expectations. Savvy says, I'm not actually taking offense at this. BT doubles, which is Breath of the Wild. I was just doing my job as New Jersey's unofficial hype woman. No, that's fair. Beetlejuice, yay indeed. Okay, we are just over here gathering sand to feed it into a furnace to build the cubes that will light the torches that are unnecessarily large and Matryoshka-like. Folks might say Russia is out of style, and I'm going to agree with them on a lot of fronts because, wow, we don't really need that many extra national killings. Putin, I don't know, keep it in your borders. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get this going here. Okay. We're going to pick this up. We're going to head for the nearest elytra bed, which I think is that one. Whoa, I went under it. That's wrong. Don't fly under where the bed is. Fly to where the bed is. Russian culture is better than Russian government. Thank you, Chapium. There's a Yankees musical? No, I didn't know that, and probably the reason nobody told me was because my grandfather was a big Mets fan. Actually, when I went up to his funeral in New Jersey, I bought myself a Mets cap, which I still wear sometimes in his honor, because he was a big fan of the Mets, and they won the World Series the year I was born, and I don't know. That was the sort of thing that family always talk about. But, yeah, so if the Yankees had a musical, that's the sort of thing people who know me well enough would know not to bother me about. Hey, Vengeful Sloth. Welcome. We are over here just doing our best at what we do tonight. NJ asserts that the year I was born was a really good year. Chat rules are in the description. Wait, is somebody breaking the rules? Don't break the rules tonight, y'all. Seriously, don't break the rules. The amount of patience I have tonight is exceptionally limited. I'm doing my best, but like, yeah, it's not a good night to screw with me. Like, I just don't have the patience. Like, yeah, we are $49 away from the next face camera expansion. He just says, anything you need from me since I'm here? No, I'm just really upset about like pandemic handling stuff. Because so NJ, you missed it earlier. I've calmed down. I've calmed down a lot. Like, people be like, wow, I can't believe Joe calmed down this much. And I still think I sound hysterical because I'm like super displeased. But and I'm sure you can hear it because you know me. But my sister was valedictorian of her high school graduating class, and my daughter and I did not attend the graduation today. We watched the live stream because of COVID, and I'm mad because I wanted us to have been able to be there. I've got 4 younger siblings, and we were at the graduation for all 3 of the others, but not this one. And none of the rest of us were valedictorian. None of the rest of us got to give a speech. But this is the one that I'm not at. That's not cool. So yeah, I'm not in a super forgiving mood when it comes to breaking the rules tonight, y'all. Kenpo says you're definitely much calmer, Joe. I am. I can tell I'm much calmer because I can feel my lips going up instead of like down in an angry way. And but yeah, that's like this year has taken so much from all of us in different ways, and it's just hitting me hard in particular today. And like I was talking to folks about earlier, you know, there's this idea when things suck or are terrible, you know, look for the helpers. Mr. Rogers popularized as a concept for children because children are incapable of immediately impacting the world the way adults can. But hey, spoiler alert, we're adults. We have to be the helpers. So, you know what? Even though I'm not maybe having the best day, I'm going to show up here and I am going to help improve the world download by fixing this nether roof, because the world I want to live in is better for everyone. I want people who are stressed out with stuff in their own lives. They're dealing with other COVID stresses. When they download this world in a few weeks or months or whatever, we don't know. I want them to be able to find the stuff. They want to find Grian's Upside Down. I only ever visited it because of this thing. I don't care about Grian's Upside Down. That's not my thing. I'm happy for Grian that he has it, but that's his thing, not mine. But you know what? I don't want some dad like me, like raising a kid by themselves, to be like, I don't know how to help you find Grian's Upside Down. Who wants a parent to be in that situation? No, we're going to go on the nether roof and we're going to get this map or get this like routing system set up so that kids can find the stuff they want to find, you know? At this age, we can't afford to look for the helpers. We have to be the helpers. And even if you're not helping in a big way, you have to help in a small way. You have to look at the little things that you can do and you have to go do them. You have to. And you know what? You might need a break now and then. And I'm bad at taking breaks. I need more breaks than I take. I'm gonna say that. That's one of my failures that I know about. I'm bad at taking the breaks I need. Because I always want to hold out for the perfect break. Like, this is one of the things that my ex and I ran into disagreements about. I would be like, I'm really stressed out. I think we need to take a real vacation this year. And she'd be like, oh, you should take a real vacation. I'd be like, no, I think we should both take a real vacation with our child together. And then, like, she'd be like, okay, well, I'll let you set that up. And then I would schedule it and I'd sort everything out. And then she'd be like, oh, it turns out I can't go that week because of work stuff. And I'd be like, well, that's fine. I'll just save those vacation days for another time where we can all go. And she'd be like, no, you should go with Corinne by yourself. You need a vacation. I'm like, yeah, I need a vacation, but I want all of us to go. I want to take a family vacation. I take care of Corinne myself all the time. I want us all to be in the same place. It's part of what makes it a vacation. And so then I would never take that vacation because she would keep saying like, oh, maybe next year. And so like I'm bad at scheduling vacations, y'all. I'm bad at it. I'm trying to get better. I'm going to take a few days off near Memorial Day with my daughter and I. But, like, I don't know. So, yeah. Like, yeah, people need to take breaks. I need to take breaks. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not good at it. Because, like, I always want a... Like, my problem is, my idea of a real break is like, where I'm surrounded by people who want to take time off with me. If it's just me and my kid, I'm like, well, this is just, it's me and my kid all the time. Like, I need a break from constant responsibility. Constant sole responsibility wears on you, you know? You can't just do that all the time. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, I'm rambling a lot today. I'm exhausted, and I'm like, a lot of my day was really good today. So that's the other thing too, is I don't want people thinking like, Joe had a terrible day. I had a really good day on so many axes. There's just like 2 things that were really hard, and those 2 things threw me off, and I wasn't able to compartmentalize it before this. Sammy says MPT3K is going. Oh, awesome. Let's raid them, because what I want to do is I want to relax and clean my apartment and just have a night. So, you know, I have been talking every week, every Friday. I say Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, who we're raiding, because it's one of the best things on Twitch. I am not lying. I am so stressed out about so many things in life. And this is like one thing I look forward to. It fills me with actual joy and positive anticipation, and I want to watch it. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to clean my apartment, and I'm going to make some jokes with people, and we're going to have a fun time. And I hope that some of y'all come hang out with me there. Because, like, right now, you know what, actually, we actually do need to get back to... I'm going to, like, go back to my base so that I can, like, put all this sand in a smelter, but... and we can AFK smelt it, because, like, I think I have enough sand. This will take a half hour to smelt. This is not a good stream. You don't want to watch me smelt sand for a half hour. But, like, I'm going to AFK smelt this, and I'm going to make jokes with Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, and my night will be better as a result. This is... If y'all watch me for a little bit of joy in your life, this is what I watch, and I want to share that with you. I want to show y'all... Okay, I totally got lost where the portal was. There's a portal somewhere. How did we lose the portal? There it is. Okay. So, we're going to raid Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. This is not a, okay, I'm going to bed raid. This is what I look forward to all week raid. I want to share it with you. I want y'all to be there. Hey, Joel Graves, thank you for the 5. Who says, end stream dono. Appreciate it. That puts us 44 away from the next face camera expansion. There's a skeleton. I'm going to kill the skeleton, and then we're going to raid MPT3K. But, like, this is literally my favorite thing on Twitch. This is the best thing. And I really do think it's great. I want to relax. I want to take a break. This is how I'm going to do it. So, until next time stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. So I need to post this on Twitch. Don't forget to say hi to y'all. Joe Hills right here, because I'm bad at reminding you to say that.